Stirring your soul for massive success from Seychelles to the world. This is the Well of Inspiration podcast with your host, Wellington.
It's a beautiful day and welcome to the Well of Inspiration podcast. My name is Wellington and I'd like to thank you for taking your time to listen to this podcast. We are coming to you from the beautiful islands of Seychelles, and if you haven't been to this place, my friend, I'm inviting you to make this your next holiday destination. You certainly will not regret it. Now, with this podcast, my commitment to you is to introduce you to information, ideas, and strategies that can help you and challenge you to think about your life a little bit deeper and to do the things that help you to take your life, your careers, your business, your finances, and even your relationships to the next level of success. Now, to those of you who love cars, you will probably be familiar with some of the luxury brands of cars that are very expensive that you find in the world today. I'm talking about the Rolls-Royce and the Bentleys and such like cars. One of the interestingly defining features of these cars is that they've got some of the most beautiful interiors. And these interiors are usually handcrafted to perfection. Sometimes they are done to the particular taste of the customer, and most of the times they are done with exquisite material, and every little detail is paid careful attention to. And the manufacturers of them make it a point to sell this element that they've got and handcrafted interiors. This got my attention, and I began to wonder why this idea of handcrafting is so important and that these cars become so expensive with this feature of being handcrafted. I mean, they sell in the hundreds of thousands of US dollars, quite expensive. And this sent me on a quest to find out, and I discovered that it's not only just cars which are handcrafted like that, but we also have handcrafted jewelry, we've got handcrafted shoes. Different luxurious items are handcrafted, and this gives them an added value, and the price tag that comes with it is only affordable to those whose pockets are very deep. And when you think about handcrafting is really about paying attention to very little detail, putting a lot of effort, and taking all those years of experience and artistry and putting them into a particular project and making it look exceptionally wonderful. Much like what a CEO does when he is creating a business or running a business. Businesses are usually run with many moving parts, and somebody has to be coordinating everything that is happening to make it come together and produce the outcome that is required. Now, CEOs run businesses, but have you ever considered yourself to be the CEO of your own life? All I'm saying is that in order for you to create the life that you want, a life that is full of value and a life that adds value to other people, a life that other people look at and consider to be a high value kind of life, you've got to be able to take responsibility for making things happen. You have to take responsibility for designing your life, making it the way you want, and going out there and doing the right things to help you to achieve everything you've set yourself to achieve. And as far as your life is concerned, my friends, the buck stops with you. You are the CEO of your own life. In the corporate world and the business world, I have discovered that mission and vision are very important, right? And having a structure and planning is also quite important. Controls are essential, otherwise you bleed money as you go along. Strategy is also very critical because you need a game plan for you to be able to achieve the results you are looking for. Sounds like a lot of business talk, right? But as it might be the case that during your working hours you're busy working on a vision of your employer or the business that you run, you probably manage a huge plate of responsibilities and you learn the best strategies possible, and you go out there and get training for you to be able to perform your best in your job or in your business. But how are you doing as the CEO of your own life? Would you consider yourself to be a star performer? Are you leading your life to its highest possible success? How is your life performing? How is your company, this business of you, how is it performing? What is your purpose as an individual? What is your mission? What is your vision? What are your long-term and short-term goals? What is your 1-year plan? What is your 5-year plan? What do you consider to be the contribution you want to make in this world? Are you investing in the best training for yourself, for this company called you? Successful companies spend a lot of money hiring consultants and trainers to give them formal training courses, to give them ideas and information. Are you constantly acquiring new knowledge via resources such as books, websites, and podcasts like ours that upgrade your level of understanding and inform you at a higher level for you to be able to perform even better than you are performing today? As the CEO of your company, you need to ensure that everything is in place for peak performance and for you to move towards success. What I'm basically saying is, are you handcrafting your life, or are you waiting for other people to do it for you? The challenge we have is to be able to handcraft our lives with so much finesse and artistry as would happen when you're creating the interior of a Bentley or a Rolls Royce. Are you applying that level of skill and detail to your life? Are you acquiring the necessary skills to be able to perform at your highest level and achieve your greatest levels of success? Because remember, the underlying factor of the luxury items that we've discovered earlier today is the fact that somebody has taken time to handcraft certain elements of it. If you do the same for your life, if you apply the same handcrafting principle, you will be able to transform your life and move it in a direction where you are deliberately moving towards your goals, your dreams, and the things you want to achieve for yourself and for those people that you love. As we go for a quick break, we will speak a little bit about Seychelles, the place where our studio is based and one of the most beautiful holiday destinations in the world. We will be right back. Now today I just want to let you know how you can find your way to the Seychelles. It's very easy because when you look around, there are so many flights that come over to the beautiful islands of Seychelles, and I'm going to give you a brief rundown of which airlines you can think about when you want to come to the islands. Etihad comes to Seychelles all the way from the UAE. Ethiopian Airlines also has flights that come to the Seychelles from Addis Ababa. So you can either connect in Addis Ababa or you can catch it directly from there. Qatar Airways, Emirates, and Air Seychelles itself. The country has got an airline called Air Seychelles, which has got a direct flight from Seychelles to Johannesburg in South Africa. And this is a flight that is available. I think now it's on a daily basis. You can move back and forth between Seychelles and South Africa. Condor, the German airline, also comes to the Seychelles. We've got a direct flight every Friday and Saturday. Turkish Airlines is also coming through to the Seychelles. Austrian Airlines is also another one that comes directly to the Seychelles. So sometimes you may be able to come directly from whichever destination you're coming from, but if you have to connect, you can connect via different airports. Dubai is a popular one. Johannesburg is also quite popular. Addis Ababa also works very well. And I am made to understand that Air Mauritius will be flying also to the Seychelles from Mauritius. So wherever you are, these are the options you have if you want to come to the beautiful islands of Seychelles. So in today's podcast, we have discovered that the underlying common factor between many luxury items, from watches to shoes to cars and fragrances, is how the human component interacts with the item that is being made. It is the years of perfecting a particular skill that can be used only on the finest product. Paying attention to detail is what really matters at the end of the day in producing a masterpiece. That in our case, I am saying, let us use the same skill, the same finesse, the same attention to detail in crafting lives that become a masterpiece of our own making. Something that we believe is the best we can be, and that adds value to the world and adds value to you and the people that you love. I hope that this podcast has been valuable to you. My intention with this podcast is to serve you, to give you value, to encourage you, inspire you, and challenge you to think deeply about the things that matter in your life. So please feel free to share this podcast with as many people as you have within your network, and do subscribe to the podcast, because every week we'll be bringing you a new episode, and I promise to give you only the best information to help you to achieve your dreams. And you can get in touch with me directly on my email address, info@wellofinspiration.com, or you can hit me up on WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp number is +248 2562 011, or you can head over to our website www.wellofinspiration.com Now, thank you so much for listening in today, and we will be back with you next week. This has been episode number 4. God bless you, and catch you next week.
You've been listening to the Well of Inspiration podcast. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss any episodes. For more information, visit our website, www.wellofinspiration.com, or email us directly, info@wellofinspiration.com. You can also contact us on the WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp number is 2482562011. Until next time, live your life with passion. From Seychelles to the world, this is the Well of Inspiration podcast.